Stop wasting your cash on streaming sticks that turn your 4K TV into a laggy, 1080-pixel slideshow. Seriously, it's 2026. If your setup is buffering or dropping frames, your hardware is straight up failing you. I help you find a real beast among millions of generic boxes. I've stress-tested the market to bring you the definitive top 5 best Android TV boxes of 2026. No sugarcoating, just raw pros, cons, and honest truths. If you want more brutal, no BS tech reviews to save your hard-earned money, make sure to smash that subscribe button right now. Also, the absolute best product link with the lowest pricing are waiting for you in the description and pinned comment below. Let's get right into it. Number 5. This is the Z1 Max. It's a tiny Android 15 TV box, and when I first saw the price on Aliexpress, I was like, no way, this gotta be a scam, right? Like, Android 15? 8K support? Voice remote? On a budget box? I had to buy it just to see if it would literally explode. But look, it didn't explode. In fact, it's kinda cracked. It runs on this all-winner H6 18 quad-core chip with dual Wi-Fi. I loaded up some crazy high bitrate local 4K and 8K files, and it just played them. Smooth, no buffering if you use IPTV or home servers like Plex. This thing is an absolute beast. It even has dedicated hardware acceleration, so it switches apps in like a second. Let's be real for a second, is it an Apple TV killer? No. If you want official Netflix or Disney Plus in native 8K, you gotta spend the big bucks for certified devices, but for streaming your local media, running IPTV and turning an old dumb TV into a super fast smart TV, it honestly blows the basic Fire Stick out of the water. The Bluetooth voice remote actually works from across the room without lagging. I'm honestly shocked. Moving up to number 4, we have the TV98 ATV Plus. This one targets the crowd who wants that clean, premium Android TV skin feel without paying the NVIDIA Shield tax. Rocking an all-winner H313 processor but optimized with a dedicated Android TV OS layout, it lists options scaling all the way up to an advertised 8GB RAM and 128GB storage configuration, running dual Wi-Fi. The user interface here is the real star. It mimics a true smart TV OS effortlessly, meaning you're not awkwardly navigating phone apps with a basic remote. The voice control remote is actually decent too. No more typing out full movie titles character by character. Here's the catch with these high-spec configurations on budget silicon. That 8GB RAM doesn't perform like your premium smartphone's RAM because the chipset itself is still an entry-level processor. It behaves nicely for media playback and IPTV apps, but don't expect it to crunch through heavy Android gaming titles. It's a specialized media player period. Landing right in the middle at number 3 is the Z1 Max. This box is making waves because it's one of the first reliable units, aggressively pushing out the newer Android 15 ecosystem to the masses. This unit steps things up with the all-winner H6 18 quad-core Cortex A53 processor. It supports 4K at 60 frames per second decoding, dual-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, and features a dedicated smart voice remote. The H6 18 chip gives this box a noticeable speed bump over our previous spots. Navigating menus feels crispy. Android 15 brings subtle stability improvements behind the scenes, making it a dream for loading heavy XML TV programming guides or running complex IPTV setups without stuttering. The Google Assistant integration here is genuinely snappy. Keep in mind, this box relies heavily on its internal antennas. If your router is on the completely opposite side of your house through three drywall frames, you're going to want to hardwire it via the Ethernet port to avoid any frame drops during 4K streaming. Keep it close to the router or plug it in and you'll love it. Taking the runner-up spot is the massive value play, the R69 Smart TV Box Massive Storage / 1TB Class Expansion. This device is completely geared toward the digital hoarders and offline viewers who hate relying on cloud buffering. Driven by an ultra-efficient Rockchip RK3518 processor, it runs Android 14, supports true 4K Ultra HD, and introduces lightning-fast Wi-Fi 6 connectivity alongside Bluetooth 5.0. Wi-Fi 6 on a box at this price tier is a massive win. The wireless bandwidth is insane, meaning high bitrate 4K files load almost instantly, but the real flex is how well this Rockchip architecture handles heavy storage environments. If you want to load up a massive external hard drive full of high-res family videos, movies, or offline media, this box indexes files like an absolute champ without slowing down the UI. The stock interface it ships with out of the box is a bit basic. It's highly functional, but visually, it lacks that ultra-glossy commercial polish you see on an Apple TV. Spend 10 minutes downloading a custom launcher from the Play Store, though, and this minor issue completely vanishes. Finally, taking the undisputed #1 spot on our list is the absolute king of premium performance, the Rocktech GX1 UHD Google TV Box. If you want zero compromises, this is the one you buy. This is a fully licensed, official Google TV box. It's armed with 4 GB of pure DDR4 RAM, a top-tier processor layout, full 4K AV1 hardware decoding, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos audio pass-through support. This isn't just a basic Android box. This is an official premium ecosystem hub. Because it's fully certified, you get native, unthrottled 4K playback on Netflix, Prime Video and Disney Plus with full HDR color spaces. The 4 GB of premium DDR4 RAM makes multitasking effortless. The UI reacts at less than a second of delay. The image processing engine handles upscaling beautifully, making older content look crisp on a massive 4K panel. Honestly, the only real con here is the price tag compared to the budget options on this list. It's an investment piece, but look at it this way. You're paying for a hardware experience that doesn't require workarounds, doesn't crash, and will easily last you the next several years.